right now. Well, looks like I'm the only one here at the moment. Guess we'll be waiting for. Oh, Woody's here. Hey, Woody, live from sunny Southern California. Here's Mike. Hey, Woody. Good to see you, man. Hey, so I guess there's two of us here now, so I guess we'll just wait. We know Bat Goat will probably be in a little bit late because he's doing trivia. Leto will probably be late because he's of course still waking up, getting ready for work. Anon's probably on his way home from work. So as for everybody else, don't know where they're all at yet. Maybe we'll be seeing them soon enough here. So how'd your day go today, Woody? Did you do anything exciting, or just another day? Just another day. And of course, as always, I do appreciate any and all likes and shares. It does help with the algorithm. Up to see if we can get some more people in here. We're up to 3 people now. Oh, just peachy. It was a peachy day. Oh, was it now? So we have 3 people in here right now. So I would say that it might have a bit of a lurker here. Hello. I hope you'll stick around and feel welcome. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait around for a few minutes, let people kind of come on in. So how are you guys doing tonight? So it was a peachy day, huh? What did you do today, Woody? And to the third person, to the lurker in here, if you'd like to share how your day went, that'd also be welcome. Here that we lost a person, but it's okay. Hmm. Woody is still here because the counter says I've only one person here, and now it's back up to 2. Hmm. I have a brand new toilet. Oh, you do, do you? Did the old one get busted or something like that? And we're back up to 3 people now, so that's good. Hmm. Ah. Oh yeah, we're just waiting around, seeing who else might show up here. We're hanging out here a bit. Sometimes they just get so old that they don't clean up right anymore. Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. But that isn't that anything in life, anything and everything in life like that has a way of doing that. So Uh, and then one replaced them, and then one replacing them, you find out that everything is rusted together. Yeah. I guess after a while that happens too. Well, my day was pretty much typical day for me. Got up, got dressed, went up, picked up an energy drink, came back home for a little bit. Actually went to the bank to get a little more cash and came back home, hung out a bit, went and grabbed some lunch, um, watched my afternoon Toonami block, you know, um, the 1988 Superman series, One Piece, Pokemon Johto Journeys, and Law of Ueki. Um, let's see. Then got my stream prep, got everything prepared for the stream, hung out, for a while, and then just a few minutes before starting, just got everything in and got myself in here. So yeah. So, anyways, we're just again waiting on more people to show up. And where are we at time? Well, we're at the 7 minute mark. Two of us in here, so wait a little longer here. Actually, surprised May usually gets here pretty early, but I guess maybe she's got something she's doing right now as well. Yeah. So anyway, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to reach hundred, able to leap a building 100 feet, 100 stories tall. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Superman, who escaped his planet Krypton in its explosion, came to Earth with powers far beyond those of mortal men. Superman. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skill. Everybody wants to get there faster, make a way to the top of the hill. Each time you try, gonna get a little bit better. Each step you climb, one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new place to see. It's a whole new world, a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all to be the best that you can be. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. It's a whole new world. Strange being from another planet. Yeah, well, hey, at least you look humanoid, right? It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch 'em all. Be the best that you can be. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It's a whole new world we live in, but you still gotta catch 'em all. Be the best that you can be. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. So we're past the 10-minute mark now. Let's see. How much longer will I wait? Well, guess we can kind of go over a little bit of what I'm gonna be covering tonight. So Jerry Dugan tells us about what this new about what this new X-Men book is gonna be focusing on. That'll be an art. So we have 6 articles tonight: 2 comics related, 3 anime related, and 1 television related. Um, the first article we're going to be looking at is from Bounding into Comics, and then the rest are from CBR, Comics Book Review. First article, well, as I said, we'll be covering Jerry Dugan telling us about the new X-Men title here, what's going to be going on there. Another an interview on CBR with the writer and artist of Dark Horses, House of House on the Light Horizon or something like that. Also, really, we have a third like, yay. Also on tap for tonight, let's see, in the realm of anime, we got some news from Funimation, some announcements from Funimation, from Yen Press, and the high school manga Komi Can't Communicate will be getting an anime adaptation, as well as some news on the Venture Brothers movie. Oh, with all that being said, we're just past the 12-minute mark now, so I think I might as well just get started. I know people will eventually come in. I guess we'll just get started here. And they can. All right, so here's the first article we're going to be looking at. Article is from John F. Trent, and it was published today. Marvel Comics writer Jerry Duggan reveals the goal of the current X-Men books. Another fail for Marvel. I guess that's what Mr. Trent's opinion of Marvel is at this point. Let's see now. That was the same thing there. Oh, anyways, so let's get to this then. Marvel Comics writer Jerry Duggan, who currently pens Marauders, Cable, and Savage Avengers, recently detailed what the goal of the current and upcoming X-Men comic book are. And I guess here's maybe the cover from Marauders, I guess. Of course, Marauders number 16. Duggan took to Twitter where he wrote, "The folks collaborating on X Comics are cooking up the biggest stories in comics right now." I doubt that, but hey, whatever floats your boat. He then detailed, "The goal is to have fun, thrill our artists and editors, thrill your artists, and I thought it was to sell books, and give readers what they didn't know they needed." Oh, yeah, like that strategy's been working. Yeah, like that's what, yeah, okay. You telling the readers what they need. Okay. Is that why the Japanese graphic novels are completely blanking out American comics on the top 20? Ah, so that's it, huh? Ah, boy. Oh, with that kind of attitude, no wonder they're tanking. Wonder American comics are tanking when you make that's an almost an outright arrogant statement right there. I'm gonna read that line again because I think that just bears repeating. He then detailed the goal is to have fun, thrill our artists and editors, and give readers what they didn't know they needed. Really? Is that why? Is that why? You know, you're tanking. Is that why the top 20 spots on the graphic novels list are all occupied by manga? Because you want to thrill your artists and your editors instead of your readers? And you want to give readers what they didn't know they needed? How asinine are you, dude? That is probably one of the most arrogant, asinine comments to make, especially when you've got a major, gigantic, major ass, dude. Oh my God. Oh, hey, Woody, what do you think of that statement? What, pray tell, do you think of that statement? Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's continue on. The goal is to make the artist happy. Everyone else is along for the ride, he added. Oh, make the artist happy. Well, you got to give them credit. I think at least they're being honest now. They're tanking. They're being. By the way, yeah, we make books to make our artist happy, not to make the reader happy, not to make the consumer happy, but to make the artist happy. Oh boy. Oh, this guy's been sniffing out the back end, isn't he? Oh boy. Okay, let's see what else this guy's got to say. In a subsequent tweet, Duggan stated, "Please do not give us your great story ideas. They are for you to exploit." In a subsequent stated, "Please do not give us your great story ideas. They are for you to." He continued, "Please do not behave in an unhinged manner about the comic books to the folks working hard on them. Be cool. The Reign of X is here. Hope you dig it, but we sure as hell are having fun," he concluded. Self absorbed much? Oh, dude. Dude. You guys are taking. At least you got to give them credit. They're being honest. Oh boy, Jerry Duggan. Oh my God. You got to at least give them some credit. They are surely being honest here. Duggan would be questioned these statements. Twitter user R Money G 35 wrote, "LMAO, forget the fans. You're all know what's best, huh?" Oh, I would say that's yeah, I would say that's a good interpretation, I think, of what he's saying. The user added, "No wonder why the comic industry is failing and manga is destroying American comics. It's supposed to be about keeping the fans customer happy." Yeah. Yeah. Oh, brother. Okay. Duggan responded by sharing a YouTube video from Marvel Entertainment with a message from Stan Lee. Um, in the video, Lee states, I want you to know Marvel has always been and always will be a reflection of the world right outside our window. That world may change and evolve, but the one thing that will never change is the way we tell our stories of heroism. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. He continued, those stories have room for everyone, regardless of their race, gender, religion, or color of their skin. The only thing we don't have room for are hatred, intolerance, and bigotry. All right, but I think, dude, I think if you're using this to if you're using Stan's statement here to try to push your agenda, I think you're missing the point, Mr. Duggan. I think you're missing the point of what he was saying there. That man next to you, he's your brother. That woman over there, she's your sister. And that kid walking by, hey, who knows? He might have the proportionate strength of a spider, said Lee. Lee concluded, we are one big family, the human family, and we all come together in the body of Marvel, and you are part of that family. You are part of the Marvel universe, and that moves ever upward and onward to greater glory. In other words, Excelsior. Okay, I think Jerry Duggan missed Stan's point here. I think the only thing he really focused on what Duggan said, what Lee said right here is the only thing we don't have room for is hatred, intolerance, and bigotry. He didn't really he didn't um he didn't really think that he meant the other parts too. Okay. I don't think Stan would be. I don't think Stan would really be quite as. I mean, I don't know him, but from what little I've heard, and from what people I think like Flash and Tug probably, because I think they're more the Marvel experts than I am. But from everything I've always, and from the few like times I've seen him, on screen and all that, I don't really think he'd be all too happy about this SJW garbage either. You know, I really don't. I think Duggan basically is misrepresenting Stan's statement here to further his own agenda. So it's unclear what point Duggan is making with Lee's video. But Marvel, well, I think I know what it is. I think he's trying to use Stan to justify his SJW viewpoint, and I don't think I don't think it's gonna fly. Marvel Comics reprints Lee's um, unclear. Okay, it's unclear what point Duggan is making with Lee's video, but Marvel Comics reprints Lee's Stan's soapboxes. The one from September 1967 reads, many keepers of the faith have demanded that we take a more definitive or definite stand on current problems, such as Vietnam, civil rights, and the increase in crime, to name a few. We've a hunch that most Marvel madmen pretty well know where we stand on such matters, and we've long believed that our first duty is to entertain. Okay, so that right there would almost make it sound more like Stan was more focus on the entertainment, don't get political in the comics, which is what Duggan's doing. It continues. Of course, you've probably noticed that it's not too easy to keep our own convictions out of the soul-stirring sagas we toss at you. But in our own bumbling fashion, we do try. Oh, okay. Stan Soapbox, September 1967. That's right. Stan Lee made it clear that Marvel's first duty was to entertain. Yep, I would agree with that notion. Okay. And I know at least Woody's here. Again, if you guys have anything to say about this too, you can always chime in. According to Duggan, that is no longer the case anymore. The goal is now to give readers what they didn't know they needed. That doesn't sound like entertainment. It's not. And any reasonably intelligent individual will tell you it's not. Oh man. Um and as our money G35 points out, readers are finding entertainment elsewhere. And it looks like a lot of them are finding it in manga, which I believe is true. Twitter user Vilned points out that the latest NPD book, and this is what I was talking about earlier, and this I know Flash did a Yellow Flash did a video on this as well. He's done a couple of videos now highlighting this. That the latest NPD book scan results for April 2021 show manga dominating sales with the top 20 slots. There are no Western comics on the list whatsoever, which is true. And you kind of wonder why that is. If you have a bunch of people running a comic book company or two comic book companies that have this same mindset that this asinine individual does, oh man. No wonder Western comics are bombing. It appears that readers aren't along for the ride. They hopped off the Marvel bus, and it doesn't look like they are getting back on anytime soon. I would agree with that. I would pretty much agree with that. I mean, if you're going to have such an asinine mindset there as Mr. Duggan does, then yeah, you deserve to fail. You deserve to be out in the street scrounging around and just hoping somebody will take pity on your sorry behind. Because Duggan's mindset is probably one of the most incredibly asinine mindsets I have ever seen. The statement we want to give readers what they didn't know they needed has got to be one of the most, and I mean most, asinine statements ever to be made. Oh, what do you guys think of that? When you pick up a comic book, do you pick it up to be entertained or do you pick it up to basically be told what you apparently didn't know you need? Oh man. And of course, I do keep my videos up, so you can always go back and listen to me reading the comment, reading the story here. But I swear that has got it. That is the sheer evidence that these comic pros just really have no clue what's going on. Uh, the statement, give readers what they didn't know they needed, has got to be one of the most asinine comments to be made in history. And I'll move on to the next because I think I basically have said everything I need to say on that. If you guys want, you can always, you know, go back and read and listen over to this part of the video again later because I do keep them up. So, so we had four, now we're back down to three. But anyways, moving on to the next article now. All right, so here we go. Here we go with the next article now. And I guess people just feeling like they're in a lurking mood tonight. That's cool too. Sometimes a nice quiet night to just get through the stories is also a nice thing to do too. So anyway, so let's get into this next one. Chris Roberson and Leela Del Duca explored Dark Horse's House of Lost Horizons. Writer Chris Roberson and artist Leela Del Duca talk the House of Lost Horizons, the newest corner of Dark Horse Comics' Hellboy universe. That's more of a comic panel, I would guess, but let's see what they have to say here. Dark Horse Comics' Hellboy universe spans far beyond the stories on the titular hero, with plenty of creators contributing to this expansive world. Now, The Visitor, How and Why He Stayed, and Hellboy, and the BPRD 1953 writer Chris Roberson is jumping back into the world with with his The House of Lost Horizons, a four-issue locked room murder mystery featuring characters Sarah Jewell and Marie Therese. Alongside Roberson, artist Leela El Duca, Wonder Woman, Tempest Tossed, and Sleepless, makes her Hellboy Universe debut with the House of Lost Horizons. Both Roberson and Del Duca discuss their upcoming title in a CBR um, exclusive interview going into the process of developing this new murder mystery. Let me see. By the way, this article was published 8 hours ago by Caitlin Chappelle. Let's see, that's how you pronounce her name. Let's see if you guys are saying anything as of yet. Hey, Dave, how you doing, man? Let's see. It looks like you're here, so let's see. Howdy, Mike. Howdy, Woody. Hey, welcome back, Dave. I hope you're having a good day today. I don't know how much of the previous story you just caught, but that Jerry Duggan guy was something else. Uh, um. Anyways, we're moving on to this article here. from an interview with writer Chris Robertson and artist Leela Del Duca on their latest work, The House of Lost Horizons from Dark Horse. So, anyways, and then Woody says hi to you. All right. So oh wait, oh, any relation to Dave Chappelle? I don't think so. From the looks of it, looks like the name is actually spelled differently a little bit. I don't think she apparently has a yeah. She doesn't have an e at the end there. I would say probably not. But that's also just my guess at how it's pronounced too. So just to keep in mind there. Okay. Anyway, let's move on with this interview here. So here we go. CBR. How does it feel to be working once more in the Hellboy universe? Chris Robertson. It's always my favorite place to be, but really, despite appearances, I've never really been away. Things slowed down a lot last year, thanks to all that 2020 had going on. But behind the scenes, we've continued to work on all sorts of new and unannounced stuff in the world of Hellboy. What about this comic universe made you want to return? Okay, made want you to return to tell the House of Lost Horizons. Okay, I think it should have been made you want to. I think they switched the two words around. That's a bit of a typo, as Batcoat would probably point out. So anyway, Chris, um, I've been a fan of Hellboy since the first issue of Seed of Destruction hit shop shelves way back when. And one of the things I love most about the world that Mike Mignola and his collaborators have developed over years is that it is big and broad and weird enough that we can tell any kind of story in it that we want. Um, so when I had the idea of doing a supernatural locked room murder mystery a few years ago, featuring characters that we'd already introduced in other Hellboy books, the entire team was immediately on board for it. All right, guys, I've got to step away from the computer for a moment or two. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to tend to my dog. It's our dog. So, anyways, moving on. Next question from CBR. How is the House of Lost Horizons different from other titles within this canon that you've worked on? Um, a lot of times that we're doing the various Hellboy related titles is playing around with different subgenres. So a book like Rise of the Black Flame is a rollicking adventure story, while a book like Rasputin, The Voice of the Dragon, is really a wartime spy story with supernatural elements. With The House of Lost Horizons, I wanted to try something a little different um, that we haven't had time to explore much in the world before. A fair play locked room murder mystery in the vein of the classic Agatha Christie stories, with supernatural weirdness threaded through it, of course. The next question: what makes Sarah Jewell and Marie Therese partnership so strong? Chris. By the time we see them in the pages of House of Lost Horizons, the two of them have known each other for a long time and had many and have had many adventures together around the world. The next question. There are already a lot of characters introduced in issue number 1. So which one was your favorite to write and why? Chris, I had a lot of fun with Mac and Marion, the bickering pair of inebriates who spend the entire issue with drink in hand and a witty barb at the ready. Okay. Yeah, nothing like watching a couple of drunks go at it, right? That is entertaining, right? As I said, nothing like a couple of drunks going at it. Anyways, so we continue on here. What's the most fun thing about writing a whodunit? Chris, a whodunit needs a lot of suspense and potential victims in order to function. And getting to come up with this extended cast of interesting characters was a great deal of fun. And when watching them come to life as Leela Del Duca worked out how each of them would look was even more fun. Yeah, there's some. What's the most different? Next question here. What's the most difficult thing about writing a murder mystery? Chris, probably the trickiest part of writing a story like this is making sure that enough information is revealed to both the characters and to the readers that when the solution is finally revealed, it doesn't feel like a cheat. The revelation of the mystery should feel inevitable that after it's been laid out, but it should be something that the readers shouldn't be able to guess too easily in advance. We're at the 46-minute mark. Sounds fun. Yeah, it does kind of sound interesting, doesn't it? Sound fun and interesting. So, okay, what tropes from the whodunit genre did you want to stay true to, and which ones did you want to rework? Chris, I don't know that there was much about the genre that I wanted to rework. Actually, I'm a huge admirer of the classics of that genre, and my goal was to tell a story that continued in that tradition without being just a by the numbers imitation. Next question here. Along with the whodunit elements, issue number one is already touching on the occult themes often seen in this universe. What mythologies or legends were you specifically looking at for this series? Chris, I'm afraid that I can't really answer that without spoiling in the ending. But I can say that there are links here to classic anime American folklore and literature that are not immediately obvious at the outset, but should be pretty clear by the time we get to the ending. What was it like collaborating with artist Lila Del Duca? Um, Chris, working with Leela has been absolutely fantastic. She was at the very top of a very short list of artists that I had in mind when we were first developing the story, and I was overjoyed when she was available to take it on and interested in doing so. I was sure that she would be a natural fit for the period setting and the broad cast of characters we would be working with. And it turns out I was right. He's dead, all right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. With this being your first time drawing in the Hellboy universe, what were you most excited about? Lila Del Duca. I was most excited to draw dark, brooding environments and the diverse cast Chris and Mike created. Chris Robertson and Mike Mignola. Mike Mignola, of course, the originator of the original writer for Hellboy. What was it like collaborating with Chris Robertson and Mike Mignola on the House of the Lost Horizons? Excuse me there. Leela. The collaboration was kind of hands off, to be honest. I mostly communicated with my amazing editors, uh, Katie and Jenny. Um, they were fantastic and supportive the whole way. I especially appreciate that the whole team was okay with me switching to digital inks in the middle of the series and helped encourage me that my digital work was as strong as my traditional. Next question here. Visually speaking, what were you looking forward to the most when it came to drawing a supernatural murder mystery? Leela. I was excited to draw the mystery unfolding. I didn't get many details of how the plot would unfold or how it would end, so each script was a surprise. Created by Mike Mignola, script by Chris Robertson, art by Leela Del Duca, colors by Michelle Madsen, letters by Clem Robbins, and cover art by Christopher Mitten. The House of Lost Horizons, issue number one, will hit comic shops May 12th, 2021. Today. Basically, you could go out right now and buy the comic if you wanted to. Well, there you go. There, right there's a picture of Caitlin Chappelle there, Dave. According to this, is a features writer and junior editor for CBR after graduating from Lewis and Clark College with honors in rhetoric and media studies. She worked as a film school director. And okay, so that's enough of that. Alrighty then. And considering that she looks Caucasian, my friend, I don't. Once again, I would argue that she's probably not related to Dave Chappelle. Um, I hope you guys are still here, Woody, Dave. I hope you guys are still here. And I once again thank you, Dave. Thank you guys for the likes and shares, helping to get the word out. Laugh out loud. All right. So, anyways, let's now we've got some anime stories to go through. We completed our two comic stories here. As soon as I get this set up, I'll be right back again, guys. I gotta go take care of my dog. Got the family dog here. I'll be right back. Alrighty then. So it looks like you guys have been chatting it up a bit since I last left. So let's see what you guys are saying before I get going to the next order. Here, um, ah, puppers. Let's see. Yeah, I got a good dog. I'm glad I do. I'm too incompetent to care for a pet. He's getting good and spoiled. Yeah, it is a long term proposition, and it gets in the way of spontaneous trips are changing living conditions. Hmm. It's pretty good at letting me know, and I forgot to feed him. Wouldn't be fair to the dog for me to have a dog. Hmm. Oh yeah. And I do understand we probably have some lurkers tonight, so I know people are here. So at least chime in once in a while to let me know you guys are here. So that'd be nice to see. All right, so we'll move on to the next article then here. Funimation to stream live fan event for summer 2021 preview. Article by Dylan Cecil, published 13 hours ago. To celebrate and before you said no, I don't think he's related to Cecil Says. Just in case you were about to ask that. Anyways, to celebrate summer, Funimation reveals its summer season preview fan event, a free event for anime fans across the globe to live stream in June. To bring anime news to fans across the globe, Funimation is hosting a live stream event this summer, previewing the newest in anime shows, movies, merchandise, and more. Um, Funimation announced its summer season preview fan event in a press release. Colin Decker, CEO of Funimation Global Group, said, "We're celebrating this anime seasonal lineup with a preview event to connect and serve more fans around the world. Some of the festivities include surprise guests, first looks, never before seen material, and a surprise announcement." The free event, occurring in June, will be live streamed for US and Canadian fans and recorded for fans in other countries. Decker said, "Our virtual events enable everyone to belong to the global anime community, and we are proud to continue expanding the experience to wherever fans want to be." Lauren Moore, Funimation's host and content production manager, will be hosting the summer preview. Okay. What they're saying there is code for Anime New World Order. Funimation. Funimation. That's what I think it is. Hey, Leto's here. Hey, Leto. All right, let's see. Bleep Funimation. Yeah, well, yeah, but hey, it's news, right? Hey, Mike, Woody, and Dave. Hey, Leto. when you have a chance, you might want to go back and watch. Might want to watch the first. If you don't usually, you might want to watch the first part of this video on replay because I covered a story that where a guy basically said one of the most asinine statements I'd ever read. Oh. Hog goes it, Dave? How? um, hey, Leto, I'm going well. I'm just very sleepy. All right, I'm driving to work now, but I'll be listening. Yeah. If only we could have had you on earlier because I think you would have. It's okay, Dave. Um, be safe, Leto. No gasoline in bags. Anime New World Order. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me, what they're trying for there, Woody. Hi, Leto. Sorry about Monday. I slept midstream. Um, I'll check it out at work. Morning, Woody. Nope, laugh out loud. Okay, anyways. Do 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 do. Okay, well, anyways, as we continue on here, let's see now, where are we? Okay, so yeah, there we go. Gonna move this up a bit. The live stream summer event will also allow fans the chance to win prizes as Xbox partnered with Funimation for the festivities. In April, Funimation hosted a similar sneak peek of its spring lineup. Um, Founded by Gen Fukunaga, Funimation is known for distributing East Asian productions across the globe. Some of the company's major titles include Dragon Ball, Attack on Titan, Fruits Basket, and My Hero Academia. Funimation recently merged with Manga Entertainment UK, allowing the company to continue expanding its global reach. Funimation. Do 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 do. Anyways, moving on. Relate. Okay, that's related. Sorry. The entire press release for the summer event can be found below. Funimation sets the stage for summer season preview fan event on June the 18th. Funimation is bringing fans exciting new anime news and series reveals in free live stream summer event. Culver City, California, May 10th, 2021, which was, of course, this past Monday, kicking off a hot summer of new and returning series and specials. Funimation, the market leader in anime serving fans worldwide, boo, is bringing fans a sultry live stream summer season preview. The free event will give anime fans a glance into what new series, movies, merchandise, and merchandise, music, and events are coming to Funimation for the summer season. Fans can expect surprise guests, never before seen clips, exclusive first looks, an announcement that would even take All Might by surprise. We're celebrating this anime seasonal lineup with a preview event to connect and serve more fans around the world, said Colin Decker, CEO of Funimation Global Group. Our virtual events enable everyone to belong to the global anime community, and we are proud to continue expanding the experience to wherever fans want us to be. Do 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 Funimation. Do 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 Funimation. The event will be live streamed for fans in the United States and Canada and recorded for fans in other global territories. Hosted by content producer, anime expert, and fangirl Lauren Moore, the event will have anime fans thrilled, engaged, excited, and asking for more. Fans can tune in on Friday, June 18th, 2021, 7 p.m. Eastern, to Funimation's YouTube channel to join the fun. Fans in the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand can check out the festivities the next day on June 19th on Funimation's YouTube channel. The summer season preview event, in partnership with Xbox, will also give lucky fans a chance to win free prizes essential for anime marathon viewing. Summer Season Preview 2021, a live stream event presented by Funimation. Date Friday, June 18, 2021. Time United States and Canada, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. URL Funimation's YouTube channel. Host Lauren Moore. And here is Dylan Cecil. Oh, okay. So it's a woman. Okay. Dylan can be used as a woman's name, but usually it's a guy's name. So will be. Here, Dave's got a comment here. I hope the anime production companies learn they don't need middlemen companies like Funny. If they announce shows themselves, people would watch. No need for Funny in Crunchyroll. Well, I think Toei. I know one of the anime companies actually did develop its own channel for that reason. I believe. I think it was Toei. I believe, but sure. Well, anyways, then. Oh, moving on to the next story. Then. All right, man. Past the hour mark here. I've got to step away from the computer, guys, for a moment. I'll be right back. Well, ATC's here. Yeah, we saw that. Oh, here we are. And Action comes running into chat, spearing Leto to the mat, and clotheslines Woody and shoulder break. Action climbs to the top rope and delivers a devastating drop. Oh boy! All right, now you okay? That's not so funny anymore. There, Toy. Now that you're attacking people. All right, that's not cool. All right, anime log. I wonder if that channel's doing anything substantial now. Been a while since I looked. Action walks back out of the chat. Oh no, I've been shoulder bashed. Laugh out loud. Oh hey, yeah, look at that anime log. It's running strong. Oh yeah, that's the channel I was talking about, right? And I thought that would be a fun entrance. Well, I personally enjoyed all of the all of it except shoulder bashing. Harder next time. Laugh out loud. I was under a chat. A toys. Let's see. Ouch. How about hey guys? I'm driving, buddy. All right. So, anyways, let's get to this. And toys, you're late, by the way. Yen Press announces Konosuba tabletop RPG release date. Yen Press announces the upcoming release of the tabletop RPG set in the world of popular anime. Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World. Article by Alan Sharp, published 13 hours ago. The tabletop RPG set in the world of Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, is coming to the West. According to Anime News Network, the Yen Press publishing company has listed the English version of Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, TRPG, Konosubarashi Sekai ni Shukufuku o TRPG on its website for release this October. Yen Press had announced a fall release window for the game last month, and the listing put the release date as October 9th. The company released an official synopsis for the tabletop role playing game, which can be read below. Live out the wildest fantasies in the world of Konosuba. God's blessing on this wonderful world. With the TRPG developed under Natsume Akatsuki's full overnight, whether it's playing as a luckless reincarnation or pursuing a quest as an all powerful imagination, a life of hilarious adventures awaits. Let's see. Far East Amusement Research, also known as FEAR, okay, adapted the series into tabletop form, hoping to capture Konosuba's balance of stakes and humor. Original series author Natsume Akatsuki is credited as the writer of the game's story. Artwork has been provided by Korone Mishima of the um, Akashi, um, Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor franchise. Kono Subarashi Sekai ni Shukofuku o TRPG, released in Japan in March 2 years ago, FEAR collaborated with Kadokawa Future Publishing to release an advanced rulebook for the game earlier this spring. The latest update adds new variants for the RPG's classes, as well as incorporating Demon King related characters into the game. Akatsuki's Konosuba Isekai light novel series ended with the 17th volume in May 2020, but the franchise continues to expand. The novels inspired 2 seasons of anime, with the first season premiering in January 2016 and the second season premiered in January 2017. A full length feature film based on the series entitled Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Legend of Crimson, opened in Japan in August 2019. A film was screened in the United States in November 2019, courtesy of Crunchyroll and Fathom Events. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go off camera here for just a moment. I'll be right back. Oops, I kind of forgot I was off camera there. Anyways, yeah, I've had a long day. I'm falling unconscious. Y'all be good to each other. All right. Night, Dave. Sleep well. But I hope to see you later. I hope to see you again, Dave. Really appreciate you coming on, buddy. Hey, bros, just got in. We won game one tonight. Yay, smart guys. Yep. Well, good for you, man. You and Anon just got in here, so hey, just got home. How's it going? Going to grab by the yeah. Evening, everyone. You guys get it. For those latecomers, when you guys get a chance, you're gonna probably want to go back and check out the first part of the stream because I hit on a story where I have to say the guy I was talking about, Jerry Duggan, said probably one of the most asinine things I'd ever seen anybody say. So, and as always, of course, I do appreciate any and all likes. Help with the algorithm, help get more people in here. If you guys can help me with that, that'd be appreciated. And as you always do, that's appreciated. Anyways, we go Anon, hey Leto Toys. Anyways, as we continue finish up this article here, the series has seen two video games, Kono Subarashi Sekai ni Shuku Fuku o Kibo no Meikyu Sudoi Shi Bokencha Itachi Plus, Labyrinth of Hope and Gathering Adventures Plus, a dungeon crawler with RPG elements, was released for PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch on August 27th. The second game, Konosubarashi Sekai ni Shukufuku o Fantastic Days, was released in Japan for smartphones last February and features an original story. It is set to launch globally only on iOS and Android in 2021. Another of Akatsuki's series, Combatants Will Be Dispatched, recently received an English dub courtesy of Funimation. There's our old friends at Funny again. Funny, funny, honey, honey. Funny, funny, honey, honey. And the last anime story of the night here. All right, then. So here we go. We're already at an hour 20. I think we're making decent time here. Comey can't communicate. High school manga announces anime adaptation with teaser trailer by Lydia Levecki, and it was published 11 hours ago. The hugely popular high school comedy manga Comey Can't Communicate receives an anime adaptation of official release date in new teaser trailer. Popular high school comedy manga Comey Can't Communicate is getting an anime adaptation. An official website for the Comey Can't Communicate TV anime has opened and announced the arrival of the anime adaptation of Tomohito Oda's hugely popular ongoing manga. The announcement revealed the main cast and crew, character art for the three main characters, a teaser visual, and a new trailer. The website also confirmed that the anime would premiere in October. The anime's taciturn protagonist, Shoko Komi, will be played by voice actor Aoi Koga, who had previously voiced Kaguya in Kaguya-sama, Love is War, and Naru in A Certain Scientific Accelerator. Gakuto Kajiwara, who voices Asta in Black Clover. These are obviously the Japanese voice actors, by the way, the Japanese stereo. And Shinra in Fire Force will play Komi's first friend and love interest, Hirohito Tadano. Rie Mirakawa, the voice actor of Anzai in Hinamatsuri and Ron in Regarding Zero, will join Koga and Kajiwara as Najimi Osana, a, a flighty childhood friend of nearly everyone of Komi's school. Komi Can't Communicate will be directed by Kazuki Kawagoe, Beyblade Burst franchise, storyboarder and episode director, with Ayumi Watanabe, After the Rain, Children of the Sea, Major Second, serving as the chief director. Deko Akao, Noragami, Snow White with the red hair, Carolyn Tuesday, is in charge of the series composition. And Atsuko Nakajima, Hakuoki, Demon of the Fleeting Blossoms, Rama One Half, Tokyo Ghoul regarding, um, will work on character designs. OLM, the studio behind anime like Pokemon, Berserk, Inazuma 11, and the currently airing Odd Taxi, will produce the series. Um, let's see now. Tomohito Oda's manga began serializing in Weekly Shonen Jump 2016 and has been amassed into 21 volumes since then. During its 5-year run, Komi Can't Communicate has been incredibly popular for short form manga. Having sold over 5 million copies, Komi Can't Communicate also won Anime Japan's 2020 poll for the manga fans most wanted to see adapted into an anime. In 2019, Viz Media began releasing Komi Can't Communicate to North American audiences, and so far has translated and published the series' first 12 volumes. Volume 13 is scheduled for release on June 8th, with Volume 14 scheduled for release on August 10th. Komi Can't Communicate follows the comedic and awkward adventures of its titular protagonist, Komi, an attractive high school girl whose social anxiety prevents her from speaking to her classmates. When she and Wallflower Hirohito Tadano find themselves alone in their classroom on the first day of school, they somehow become friends, and Komi reveals to Tadano her goal to make 100 friends. Tadano agrees to help her, and the two set off on their quest to overcome personal awkwardness and to befriend each of their classmates. I'll be right back, guys. I've got to, I got to go deal with the dog again. I'll be right back. All right. Oh. Okay, I am back on. Okay. Just to let you guys know, apparently, Nick is streaming tonight. Cuckold Simulator developer team Sneed joins to discuss things. Oh, there you go. Anyways, so we're done with this article. So we got one more article before we're done for the night here. TV section here. Little Venture Brothers action when we get to it. Hey, Matt, go hang on. Let's see. Yo, Woody, Nick, and his rainbow flag camera can eat a bag of poo. Okay. Uh, anyways, just letting you guys know. I know some of you want to go over there and watch. Right? Um, anyways, so here we go. The last main story of the night. So let me just. We're an hour 37. So we'll probably be wrapping up after this. Um, The Venture Brothers official movie synopsis teases a mystery character by Morgan Shawnette, published 7 hours ago. The synopsis for Adult Swim's upcoming Venture Brothers movie promises the arrival of a mysterious woman from the family's past. Synopsis for the recently announced The Venture Brothers movie includes a tease of the arrival of a mysterious new character. Per the announcement of the feature alongside feature film um, continuations of other Adult Swim favorites, Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Metalocalypse, the movie is described as follows. Doc's latest invention will either bankrupt the ventures or launch them to new heights. As Hank searches for himself, Dean searches for Hank, the monarch searches for answers, and a mysterious woman from their past threatens to bring their entire world crashing down on him. Okay, that's quite an interesting twist there. The mysterious woman from the Venture family's past is a particular note to fans. One of the biggest mysteries hanging over the series has been the identity of Hank and Dean Venture's mother, with creators Jackson Public and Doc Hammer teasing revelations since the very beginning, but never giving any concrete answers. For years, the only candidate presented to viewers was Myra Brandish, Dr. Venture's psychotic former bodyguard. However, that theory was disproven in season 5, and the mystery remains unsolved. Also of note is a series of tweets sent out by Adult Swim humorously announcing their upcoming slate of movies by saying, "This original film has been greenlit. Any complaints? And we're turning the internet around and going home." Okay. Turning the internet around and going home. Okay. It's kind of a play on a classic, huh? Anyways, all three movies will be available exclusively on Blu-ray and DVD and digital platforms for 90 days. After the 90-day window closes, they'll air on Adult Swim and stream on HBO Max. Oh, there you go. So that's all of the main stories tonight. All for the main stories tonight. Oh. And let's see. And considering I took quite a bit of time with the first story too, we still made pretty good time. The first story was pretty. Oh wow! Look at this question mark actually saying something, not just simply lurking. Let's see what he. Well, let's get down here. Let's see. Don't swim is whacked. It's news though. Let them drop Venture Brothers so another place can do season 8, and we not get something rushed into a movie. And it's our old friend question mark here. He said something at Dave Marks. Would be great if anime production companies would prohibit dubs of theirs from being made and only allow sub versions to be released in that. Well, there are fans like myself who do enjoy the dubs, who find it easier to watch the dubs. So, you know, okay, internet off, you bleeping idiots. Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Venture were adored by dorks slightly younger than me and have no idea what a real cartoon is and think Hanna-Barbera is a cool place to get pasta. Oh, yeah. Leap off, bat goat. You won't even watch it. Read faster or find another hobby. To each his own. To each his own. I have watched it both. They sucked. Bleep off in your court. All right, everybody. Let's be nice here. We're all friends here. Let's be nice. Hanna-Barbera still holding on to life for the 60-year-olds. So, oh boy. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, everybody has their own taste. We don't need it. We don't need to start telling each other to f off just because you know one person likes the older style, the other person likes the newer style. There's no need to get into all that. Let's see now. Man, shut up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, you're still using HB properties to cover for lazy writing. Come on, guys. Let's. Oh boy. I ain't on just playing. Love you, bro. Nah, it's like listening to a female dog maid SJW tried to tell you something about a show they don't watch. nah, you, you weren't. Leap. Come on. I've watched all though. You're being okay. Can we just chill? Can we all just chill? Can we all just chill here, please? I mean, really? You chill. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Come on, guys. Okay, guys. Drop it. Okay. Look, everybody's got everybody's got their own favorites. Okay. Some people like the older stuff. Some people like the newer stuff. Doesn't mean it has to like degenerate here into like into bleep you, bleep you situation here. Everybody's got a right to their opinion. You know. Sol, look, Mayman and Solid are here. Hey, you guys. Okay, so I just arrived. And I came to chaos. Yeah, you did. This is actually getting good. Hey, May, everyone is being mean to me. Oh boy. All they do, just like I know women more than you. Okay. Yo, Solid. Wow. They ain't mean to me. All right, you know something, guys. I think we do need to wrap. Maybe I would have loved to see you here earlier, but if you had your reason for being late, that's fine. I think it's a good time to start wrapping up. Let's just move on from this stuff. I'm gonna start wrapping up. Are you guys ready for this day in history? This day in each history. All right. All right. Hey, back goat and in on. I usually don't like to play cop here, but if you guys need to chill out. I'm serious. I'm gonna put you guys in a timeout. Okay, I don't like to do this, but you guys need to chill. Okay, it's getting a little out of hand. Use it up, Mike. Like your trivia team. Yes, so. All right. If that's Anon, I'm sorry that's how you feel about it. I always try to hope that people can be I always hope that we can try to be adults here and not let like little quibbles, do this, but if that's how you feel, I'll do that. I'm sorry to see you go, but you know, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. I'll go smoke a bowl if Anon does. Nietzsche it up. No, that's immature. All right. So, so let's get to get to this. So actually, I gotta go and remind myself of the 1999, 2006, and 16. History. All right. So, we are gonna get to history here, guys. It's just still a little befuddled, but other than that, been wondering about May 12th and then, yeah, I will be getting to that. I will be getting into that pretty quick here, Woody. I'm just getting just kind of that whole little thing there just kind of threw me off a bit. But all right. So without any further ado, then let's today being Wednesday, May the 12th, 2021. Let's take a look back at this day in Nietzsche history. Uh, with that being said, so first off, going back to 1999, um, which was, of course, 22 years ago today, on this date in 1999, the 50th issue of Animaniacs went on sale from DC Comics. The story was Riki Tiki Terror, written by Jennifer Moore and Sean Carolyn, penciled by Leonardo Baddick and Walter Carzone, inked by Andrew Pecoy, lettered by Philip Hugh Felix, and colored by Robert K. LaRose. Um, so on this date, 22 years ago, the 50th issue of Animaniacs went on sale on this date. Um, all right. So, um, moving on. Moving on to the next piece of Nietzsche history. On this date in 2006, which is 15 years ago today, from the Sports Plus Entertainment Center in Lake Grove, New York, Ring of Honor held its How We Roll event on this date in 2006, 15 years ago today. The main event saw the Dream Partner Tag Team match, um, in which Christian Cage teamed with Colt Cabana, two former NWA World Heavyweight Champions, by the way, defeating Brian Danielson. Most of you would know him better as Daniel Bryan, and Christopher Daniels. Also, the card saw, let's see, each of the Briscoe brothers in singles actions. Jay Briscoe defeating Austin Aries, Mark Briscoe defeating Roderick Strong, the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli. You guys would know Claudio Castagnoli better as Cesario in the WWE, defeating Adam Pearce, another former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and BJ Whitmer. In a match for in a number one contender match for the ROH Tag Team Championship, the Embassy, composed of Alex Shelley and Jimmy Reeve, with Daisy Hayes, Prince Nana in their corner, defeating the Rottweilers of Homicide and Ricky Reyes with Julius Smokes via DQ. Delirious defeated Kutaro and Nigel McGuinness in a three-way dance, and Matt Sydal defeated Jimmy Yang. So that all happened 15 years ago on this date. And finally, the last piece of niche history for for tonight, as soon as I get to it. On this date, 5 years ago today, the on this date 5 years ago today, the PBS animated series Super Y would finish its run on PBS. So on this date 5 years ago today, the PBS animated series Super Y would finish its run on PBS. So that's all that happened today on this day in each history. I thank you guys again for being here. I'm kind of sorry for how things kind of went between Backgoat and anonymity. I just again we should be able to have differences of opinion without it degenerating into personal attacks. That's what I was really concerned about. Is it just seemed like it was getting too personal over a difference of opinion. Okay, some people like the older cartoons, some people like the newer cartoons. Either way, it's okay. And as you guys see, I report on everything. Or I report on stuff obviously that catches my attention, but you know, um, you know, again, there's no need for us to get that personal to where we're starting to say, f off to each other over a difference of opinion like that. Okay, even when like you saw earlier when question mark there was talking about the idea that maybe they just shouldn't be allowed to dub. There are fans who do like dubs. I'm one of them. Okay, and sometimes we can't read faster. Okay, now I have as much right to watch a dub. Dub fans have as much right to watch a dub as sub fans have a right to watch a sub. To each his own. So, anyways, great show. Sorry people got mad that I hate Venture Brothers. Peace all. Yeah. Again, I was just, and I'll reiterate, I just was not happy with it getting that personal. We should be able to have differences of opinion without it degenerating like that. Anyways, I do hope to see you all back tomorrow night. I will, per his request, I'll take him off as a mod. I would hope Anonymity will think about it and will come back, but you know, but if that is his attitude, then maybe it is best for him to move on. I'm kind of sorry to see him go. I think overall he's a good guy, but that's all I can really say about it. Anyways, guys, I will hopefully see you all tomorrow night. So, bye.